This goat lover in Walland wanted natural products for her own health. So she takes the milk from her herd and turns it into handmade soaps and lotions.
Chemicals in our soaps, lotions, sprays we use, it's everywhere, it's all around us. And if we can cut down on some of that, I mean, your skin's your biggest organ. You should try to limit what it is exposed to. People who have goats are strong people, and they build fences a lot. If it won't hold water, it won't hold a goat. That's what they say. Come on, come on. My favorite goat is Trouble. She's always getting into stuff. She's the one that's out front, doing something all the time, getting out. If there's any little place in the fence, she'll get out. Okay, here we go. If you got a good goat, it's easy to milk them by hand. I'm Karen Turner, and you're at Tuner Holler in Walland, Tennessee. We make goat milk soaps and lotions and sugar scrubs. I call it my little homestead. It's just a couple of acres, but we have the goats, we have chickens, we have bees. Hopefully I'll have my own honey next year. I had started gardening big time. I did that back in 2001. Because I quit my job to take care of my special needs son, and I decided I could raise some food while I'm home. So that started my gardening, and then that just built from there. And I wanted milk goats, and I didn't get them when I first wanted them, and then I got cancer. And after my chemo, I said, I'm going to move now. I'm going to get my milk goats, because you shouldn't wait on stuff. I looked at ways that people fought cancer, and a lot of it led to diet, cutting out processed foods, sugar, grains. That's the route I took. That's what I was doing. But I still wanted my goats. It was a Wednesday in 2012 when I had my last chemo. I was nervous, I was excited, I was glad to be done with chemo, and it was just a great day. And 2 days later on that Friday, my husband and I went and got my first 2 dairy goats. I have Mancha goats. I picked those because they have no ears and I think it's cool looking, and because they're mild-mannered, medium-sized goats. I don't have a milking machine because it's too much cleaning. I'd rather just take care of my hands being cleaning her udder. They are good milkers, and they have a will to milk. It's like that. That's their purpose, and they know it. On in there. I was somewhat intimidated because they are high-maintenance animals. They require special nutrition. The saying is that goats will eat anything. They will not. You can't just put them out in the pasture and leave them. You have to really take care of them. They don't eat cans, or they might chew on paper, but they don't eat cans. I started with 2 goats, and now I have 12. They do multiply. We have Chocolate, Star, Trouble, and Sunshine are still here. They are the original 2. And then we have all the babies. It's so exciting. They're so much fun, and they just run and jump. You can look out the window and they're running out here and jumping, flipping. It's so fun. Goats definitely have personality. They're each different, just like people. Sunshine eats all the food, runs everybody away from the food. Trouble's always into something, always opening gates and getting out. And Star, she's just Star. Then Chocolate's shy. She doesn't like to be around strangers. She's reserved. Goats are very smart. They can figure out latches, knots. They can get out, and they destroy every feeder I put out there for them. She doesn't mind a bit. She's getting to eat her treats. We drink the milk. My grandkids drink the milk. I love to make butter. That's my favorite thing. I love fresh butter. And I make yogurt as well. I don't make much cheese. I've not mastered that yet. Our main product is the goat's milk soap and lotion, and certain times of the year, like in the fall, we'll have the sugar scrub. Chemicals in our soaps, lotions, sprays we use, it's everywhere, it's all around us, and if we can cut down on some of that, I mean, your skin's your biggest organ. You should try to limit what it is exposed to. Some of my soaps contain fragrances which would not be considered chemical-free, but they're paraben-free and they're good for your skin. They're safe for skin. Then just set it on the stove, on low, with the lid. I make a hot process soap, which means that when I mix the oil and lye, I cook it until the lye's changed into soap. Now we're gonna pour. Pour it, half, and then we're gonna tap it down. So that takes a couple hours to do that, and then it has to sit in the mold till the next day. And here we go, set it over here to cure for a while, and then I take it out and cut it and do all that to process it. I use a mixture of oils in my soap: coconut, tallow, castor, and sunflower oils. And that's my basic recipe for all my soaps. The different fragrances and essential oils I can come up with to use, I just love to smell these things. It's so great. And people's reaction to them too. I like to make people happy. I think about things evolving the way they have, and it's just amazing to me that we started with no animals, and then we've built it to this, and we're actually making some money on our soap to provide for animals. But yeah, it's been a big change. Seems like more people are interested in homesteading. I get a lot of questions about goats and then the care of them, and people telling me that they're wanting to get goats. I warn them that it is a lot of work. The animals, the gardens, the bees even, are a lot of work. You've got to really enjoy it. What I love about Tuner Holler is it's a family business. My daughter Kristen and I built this business. She makes the lotion. My whole family's involved. My grandkids help. I have 6 grandkids. Some of them are too small to help yet, but some of them do help me. And it's just a big family affair. We have a great time here. See how rough it is? I'm going to smooth it. And I do that on each side until I'm satisfied with it being smooth. It is definitely a labor of love, what I do, making this soap. And when you buy a local product, that's what you're buying, somebody's labor of love, and you're helping the local economy as well.